Spiritual healing from the Torah, Parashat Bo. When will we emerge from the plague of darkness? So, light is really essential in spiritual healing. Sometimes I light candles for Aliyah Neshama of holy people, sometimes people from the Tanakh and others, and then connect with my clients, with the neshamot of these great holy people. That helps us to shed light on whatever quandaries we're going through and pulling us out of the murkiness that blocks our path. So in spiritual healing, health and healing is compared to light, and illness and being stuck and being blocked is compared to darkness. So we know that the source of all light is Hashem, and he's called Or Ein Sof, the infinite light, by the Arizal and various other Kabbalists. So light is also connected with wisdom, like we say in English, someone intelligent is called bright. So when we're disillusioned, confused, and depressed, God forbid, it's like we're walking in darkness. Any kind of trauma we may have experienced in our lives can also be compared to darkness. Whenever something is stuck in our lives, it's like there is a dark cloud hovering over us, pushing us down by hiding Hashem's light. Such a cloud of darkness could become a barrier between us and Hashem, preventing even our prayer from penetrating the gate of heaven. It can also dim, God forbid, our emunah, disorient us, and make us lose our self-confidence. When Hashem created the world, he, so to speak, contracted his infinite light to make room for the world. But he gave us an opportunity to return this lost light by connecting with him through keeping the Torah and the mitzvot. Like we say, ner mitzvah v'torah or. A mitzvah is a candle and the Torah is light. Therefore, lighting candles is really, really central in Judaism. The light represents the divine light. Oh. What happened here? Okay. All darkness that we experience is really the hiding of Hashem's light. When we learn Torah, perform a mitzvah, engage in spiritual healing, or light candles, especially the Shabbat and holiday candles, which we have a great mitzvah to ignite, we return sparks of the original light back into the world. So in this week's parasha, the upcoming parasha, Parashat Bo, it states, V'yet Moshe et yado al hashamayim v'yu choshech afela b'chol eretz Mitzrayim shalosh yamim. So Moshe stretched forth his hand towards the heaven, and there was a thick darkness over the entire land of Egypt for 3 days. So the Midrash explains that Egypt deserved the plague of darkness because they refused to accept God's authority upon himself. Like the Shem Mishmul ask, why does the Midrash have to tell us that? All of the plagues were inflicted upon the Egyptians because they defied Hashem and refused to let the children of Israel go. And so he explains, whence did the darkness come? If this is also from the continuation of the Midrash, Rabbi Yehuda said, from the darkness above, for it says, he made darkness his hiding place, his pavilion round about him. That's Tehillim 18:12. Rabbi Nechemiah said it came from the darkness of Gehinnom. And now the Shem Mishmul explained that there's 2 kinds of darkness. There's the plague that we learn from the plague of darkness, And this is the reason for the dispute between the two rabbis, Rabbi Yehuda and Rabbi Nehemiah. He sent darkness and it darkened. All the other plagues, there is a difference between them and the plague of darkness. Because all the other plagues, they did block the hearts of the Egyptian, and they weakened their strength and enthusiasm. But even though they lost their heart, they lost their sensitivity, their emotional intelligence, they didn't lose their minds through the other plagues, and they continued to understand reality. Yet the plague of darkness also affected their minds, darkening the eyes of their intellect to the extent that they no longer could see what was before them. Like Pharaoh came and he said he was going to kill Moshe, and he had completely forgotten that he tried to kill him throughout all the other plagues, and it was not possible for him. This is what he said: if the son of Ammon comes to me, I'll kill him, crucify him, and I'll burn him. Also in the Midrash. Yet when Moshe entered, Pharaoh would immediately behave as a staff, unable to act upon his threats. The same Midrash Shmot Rabbah 9:4. How could Pharaoh make such foolish threats? How could he forget that during all the prior plagues, his hands were completely tied? This is because his eyes had become darkened, like blinded, and he was unable to fathom his reality. Darkness hides the true reality from people, blocking our minds. So we know that the first 7 plagues that's described in Parashat Vayera, they affected the character and heart. But the 3 last plagues affected the mind. Pharaoh's wise men completely lost their wisdom, and the minds of the Egyptians disintegrated. He sent darkness and it darkened. The double language, both darkness and it darkened, refers to both the physical and the spiritual darkness. According to Rabbi Nehemiah, the source of the plague of darkness was the physical darkness, Gehinnom, referring to the lack of creation. Yet according to Rabbi Yehuda, it was a spiritual darkness from the darkness of above. This indicates that people weren't seeing beyond their own level, as it states. He made darkness his hiding place. For the darkness hides reality from people and blocks the eyes of our intellect to the extent that we no longer see or understand. So that was Shem Mishmul Parashat Bo, year 5674. So today it seems that we also still are experiencing the plague of darkness, especially the spiritual darkness, where people are losing their minds. An estimated 26% of Americans aged 18 and older, about 1 in 4 adults, suffer from a diagnosable mental disorder in any given year. Likewise, dementia is rapidly increasing in the world. Arizal teaches us that the process of our current redemption follows the pattern of the Exodus, as it states. As in the days of your exodus from the land of Israel, I will show him wonders, in Micha 7:15. We have seen many plagues during the last decades: tsunamis, floods, forest fires, COVID-19, and more. Perhaps as we approach the final redemption, we're now entrenched in darkness, the plague before the last one. Yet while the minds of the Egyptians were darkened, the minds of the children of Israel were unaffected, as it states. They did not see each other, and no one rose from his place for 3 days. But for all the children of Israel, there was light in their dwelling. There was light in their dwellings. We still have light. So also today, we have the ability to keep our souls and minds alert by connecting with Hashem's light through keeping Torah and mitzvot, and through meditation and spiritual healing. Ready for the EmunaHealing exercise? Good. Make yourself comfortable. Close your eyes and allow all inner images pass through you. It may be lopsided shapes in different colors. Allow yourself to watch whatever you see in your mind's eye without making any judgments. Keep breathing slowly and let all the shapes pass through you until you experience an emptiness of black darkness. Breathe into the darkness and allow yourself to be enveloped by this velvety, all-encompassing darkness, with the awareness that this darkness is Hashem's hiding place. Within this darkness, the greatest light is hiding. Recognize that the source of all light is Hashem. In the Torah, Or, light, and Chaim, life, are synonymous. The synonyms. The source of all light is the source of all life. Intent and allow yourself to connect to the source of all life, the life of all life, the light of all light, Hashem. In this source, there are no limitations of life energy. There's a constant, infinite flow of more and more life and light. There's only more and more light, deeper and deeper, greater and greater, sweeter and sweeter. Experience of life essence in this world, and then eternally as well. Our intention is to connect and completely surrender to the experience of this light right now. Connect to it and experience in it, spreading throughout your body and permeating and satiating every cell, every atom, every molecule in your body, of your spiritual body and your physical, both of your spiritual body and your physical body. Imagine it completely dissolving imagine the light completely dissolving any blemishes and any blocks, any darkness which you may be aware of or which you are unaware of, wherever they may be, conscious or unconscious right now. Allow yourself to completely surrender to this light, to this life energy, to the source of all life, until you feel so connected that you can imagine and feel you have become it, become the light. Now sit in this state for as long as you can, peacefully and comfortably. Enjoy it. Visualize lovingly spreading this light, sharing this light with your loved ones. Imagine and visualize sharing it with your family and friends, those that you're praying for, and all of Am Yisrael. Imagine and visualize kindly spreading and sharing this light with all of the Jewish people and with the world, with the entire world. Become a channel for this light of Hashem's infinite life, transmitted through the Hanukkah flames, to be spread throughout the whole world, permeating and saturating us all so profoundly, dissolving any pain, healing and transforming us to renewed living and a deeper inclusion in the light. As you spread this light and share it with others, this experience of light intensifies and increases itself for you as well. Now sit in this feeling of loving kindness for everyone. Recognize and connect to your inherent love for others, your unconditional love and kindness, and your intrinsic desire to enrich the life of others. From this loving place within your heart, share this pleasant, pleasurable experience of healing, redemption, and loving life energy with everyone and all.